because then
I honestly feel that's going to happen, Wes.
And that's what I believe is going to happen. I don't think either one of them are going to suck. I just don't think any of them are going to be worth good.
We didn't talk about we didn't hear. Hey, we hear y'all didn't hear a peep about what's the name today. Y'all notice that?
Jane Blue didn't practice.
Because my thing is this: do you?
What's going on?
You think the
what's going on, bro?
Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Blue.
Why he ain't practice?
Oh, my question is this: do you think your offensive coordinator is good enough to have multiple running backs at the same game? Y'all think he's good enough to call them type of plays?
Who?
Your offense, bro. You know how creative you're gonna have.
With these guys, no, he's done it before, but
yeah.
I think
Shotty can because he out to DMV.
Kind of, sort of.
I know what you're saying about that. Wes is saying the degree of difficulty is way up there, and you better know.
It's harder.
No, you're right.
It's harder, right?
Wait.
New England. West before a game.
Oh my God, you took my example. Oh my God, get out of my head, bro. Get out of my head, bro. You took my example, boss.
We know football, bro. See, because I already know where you go with that, West.
Man, I was about to say that, bro.
Me and West was scouting New England. You knew what they was doing based on the back.
Based on the running back, bro.
Based on the back, like the back told you.
I don't want to.
Yeah, we get predictable like that. Yeah,
but you tell on yourself.
That's why you can't have.
We found that out in film. We found that out watching film, bro. We found that out watching film.
Because we was concerned about New England, so we scouted.
Sony Michel.
And this is why I'm trying to stop y'all.
Let me say this.
Let me try to stop y'all before y'all disrespect
Brian Shotton. For a minute. I done sat quiet for a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead, and I'll let you go. Go ahead.
We got Amp than you here.
Let landlord.
One thing that I feel could potentially negate the positive effect of George Pickens is a predictable backfield.
Yes.
I'll say that. But this is my point. I didn't want y'all to put that on Brian Schottenheimer because I went back and crunched the numbers. He didn't have no committee. He had one. If you get 200, you get 250 carries, you will lead back. You get 200. You get 250. You will lead back. That was the boy was getting. The only year he ain't get that when he was hurt, and then they sucked and they didn't run the ball at all. They run attack was one of the worst in the National Football League when it was a true committee, and he didn't get his 200 plus carries. The other 2 years they were a top rushing offense because that boy was the lead workhorse. We just don't put respect on the boy name because he was a late round pick.
Carson,
yes.
Chris Carson.
Yes,
he
Chris
was
Carson.
A dog.
He was going crazy.
He was a dog.
1,200 yards, 1,300 yards. Got hurt. Got hurt.
And that was after they drafted Penny to be a first round guy. But I'm pretty sure they sprinkled in Penny a little bit. He just probably had an impact that Chris Carson had.
He was always hurt though.
Real quick,
he was also always hurt.
Real quick, I got to plug DC Universe. Listen. First of all, my boy landlord in the building, so everybody got to chill real quick.
Salute to everybody, man. I ain't want to interrupt nobody.
We gotta let the man from Birmingham, the man who got Pickens in his blood. You hear me? The man that's from the Pickens streets. But I want to say this. This is why I love DC Universe because honestly, none of us was talking about doing this, bro. This happened spontaneous, bro. We was on the phone and we was like, you know what? Flip doing these individual shows. We all got something to say, and we booted this thing up. So be looking out for stuff like this because when you see DC Universe, it's probably an emergency, bro. I'm going to just tell you the truth. It's probably something that just happened that's dramatic. It's probably the first preseason game. It's the first playoff game. It's our first time at the Super Bowl. It's our bye week. When you see DC Universe and all these content creators just come together, it's something going, dog. What's up, Len?
Yeah, man. I don't know exactly what topic y'all was on. But it's so much going on, you know what I'm saying? I could just jump from the top rope.
Man, we just adapting to you because you just came in the building, bro. So we done hammered all these. And I was actually finna end the show, but because you came in, bro, whatever you want to talk about.
It'll be quick. I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I just say, you know, Jerry doing Jerry stuff.
Yep.
And, man, I don't really even know how to describe what he's doing because it just seems like he should know better by now, but you know, some people look at it as a way for him to generate buzz and cash and stuff like that. But I just don't see that being great for the overall goal, which is supposed to be football and being productive, giving your first year head coach a fair opportunity to be a good head coach and drama free. You see, he trying to build a positive type of culture, right? And you over here being the opposite force, you going in a whole nother direction, and I just think that's very, very it's nefarious. Very unfortunate, man. Yeah, it's nefarious, and it's unfortunate for him because we seen this, and like you said, boss, you put out like a warning card, like a warning to let everybody know, like you could tell that the front office is kind of just opposing everything he doing low key. Like even though they seem like they was on one accord, but then some of the ideas is just going against each other.
That's right.
And
if you
that's
really
a bad
support
thing.
him, you build both sides of the trenches. You also build that running back room.
Yeah.
If you really supporting him, that's your priority as ownership. And I agree with West Coast. Y'all took the job knowing it's gonna come with this type of toxicity. We would just want them to stop being toxic. We want our ladies to stop being toxic. We like our plates, baby. Just cook the goddamn plate. You know what I mean? You act like you can't do that, Jerry. You act like you can't sit up there and behave yourself at a press conference.
But he can't. But and this to the point what Wes was making. Jerry Jones has been the same way for the last 30 years, though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get this is like if you wife the freak hoe in the neighborhood. You know that she that had a you know this girl that had a train ran on her. She got 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? She got her baby daddy name tattooed on her left ass cheek. You know what I'm saying? And you still cuffed her.
Then the other baby daddy on the other one.
Them low key be the ones with the ooh-wop.
The ooh-wop.
I ain't lying. When they got 4 kids by 4 baby daddies, that also mean that thing.
They can't pull out.
They got that.
It bite back.
Yeah, when I see those, y'all be like, no, I'll be like, maybe.
Hey, that what you say? I got 3 in a possible.
See, look, you gotta stay away from that.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. How many times you stop by Little Caesars?
Can I get a piece? Can I give y'all a PCA real quick? Can I get a PCA real quick? Some of y'all ladies is watching this show better not be giggling too hard. You mean you better straighten up, Blue, straighten up, Amp, straighten up. Straight up. Maybe I was not laughing. I was laughing at a text message that they sent me.
Right.
You know how Boss Cowboy get.
Hey, you gotta know when to hold them and when to
hold them.
Special K. Hey, you gonna be later on talking about some. You know how Boss get.
Man, I was just playing.
Hey,
I was just playing. You know how Boss get.
You
hey,
think
boss
with
don't
the other
judge before
head.
kids.
You think with the other head. That's the problem.
But that's my point. That's my point.
He's been good.
That's my point, though. Jerry Jones' track record is exactly this. He say wild stuff. He's in the way. He gonna do things his way. And he's 80 years old. He ain't gonna change. So you know what's going to happen when you take the job. So I understand Monkey Grip is crazy.
He getting worse, though, bro.
They going crazy.
They feeling it. That's why they feeling it.
You want to know something, though? Something I noticed about Jerry is like, to a certain degree, you kind of understand where he's coming from.
Yeah,
but
for the money.
He's so delusional that he should understand that the way he's operating is not working.
But that's the point.
Hold on.
It's outdated, bro. Is what it is. It's outdated.
If you look at where he's coming from, he's saying like, I done did stuff in this league. I done been this person. I done this. I done accomplished this. But we up here like, nah, Papa, you need to sit down. All that shit weak. All that's outdated. Like it's almost trying to have that conversation with your uncle and them. Like, hey, them jogging suits ain't it no more. Them Swiss suits ain't it no more. And they up there like, well, I got that sauce. I done got so many of them over this flag.
We got G Unit, baby. G Unit.
Like, boy, I put your grandma on this suit.
See, Jerry, listen, man. You know who Jerry is,
like,
bro.
This linen suit ain't never not worked. So how you gonna tell me that this ain't what I should do? It's proven. It's proven. So that's how he feels.
Man,
I understand though.
Jerry's the big.
I say it like this, man. Like, if you say what's a well-ran good organization, you'd probably say like the 49ers, right? You say what's an organization that's not has turmoil and toxicity, you'd say what the Dallas Cowboys. All right, well, then the 49ers ain't won a Super Bowl in 27 years. So we deal in results. You know, nobody really gives a damn about the 49ers too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think there's really like no real secret. Like look at the Eagles. The Eagles won a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. Then they won a Super Bowl with a running back who plays quarterback with another running back. You know what I mean? There ain't really no secret on how to go into a season and win a Super Bowl because there's just so many different factors. You know what I'm saying? But the number one thing that the Cowboys have to do, honestly, that we have to do better to give us a better chance of winning a Super Bowl is at the beginning of the year, creating the best 100 players possible to take to training camp. So when shit happens, you have, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, with you saying all that stuff about Stephon Diggs, right, bro? Why isn't Stephon Gilmore here? Bro, that's how, if you want to put fire up on somebody's butt, bro, I mean, don't get me wrong. He said, yeah, I probably can make the $500,000 back. But no, you don't do that. What you do is, if you think this dude's getting wishy-washy, you know what? Don't trip. You ain't gonna make my food the way I want it. You ain't gonna do what I say. Somebody else will. Somebody else will.
Somebody else will, bro.
Somebody else will. Why isn't Gilmore here? Like, bro, if Jerry was really gangster, if he was really like, because that's what's holding someone's nuts. Like, you know what? Don't trip, Diggs. You want to do what you want to do? Don't trip. Don't even trip. You know what we're about to do? We're about to trade for Jalen Ramsey. That's what we're about to do. Because and guess what? When you come, you figure it out.
Yeah, and see, that's
what team.
I agree, bro.
You talked all that cash.
I agree.
You ain't even got no backup. That's to your point, Wes. That's what's wild to me.
Like, say the famous thing that you always say: if your insurance needs insurance, you don't have insurance, bro.
Right.
But see, what we're talking about is the reason that our organization we struggle is because we mix the ownership with being the GM and building a football team. See, what you said was a football solution.
Right.
What he'll go back to is, I'm paying you this, so you need to do that, instead of let me come up with the solution football wise. That's what we're missing. So I agree wholeheartedly with what you're saying. Also, too, like, a thing that he said yesterday to me was our quarterback play dropped, and that's because Dak was hurt. No, we sucked when Dak was here, and that's because he didn't have the line around him, and he didn't have the receivers here. You know what I'm saying? So to your point, the best 100 people, we done gave Tober 80 million chances to get it done. When we've shown, we've needed a number 2 receiver for a while. They figured it out. I'll give it to them. They went and got Pickens, and part of their plan might have been to get Ravel at corner, but he hurt. I mean, the thing is, we just need more football. That's it. We need more football.
And that's why it's not.
I think you said something about being too cheap earlier. Somebody said being too cheap.
Yeah, I would say they were cheap. They just cheap everywhere.
Yeah, that was definitely
what kills me.
Can I give you a pushback on the cheap thing? Listen to me. I don't necessarily think that the Cowboys are cheap. But what I want what I believe Jerry Jones really wants is he wants instant gratification. He wants instant return on his investment. That's why, if you notice, Jerry Jones likes paying guys during training camp. Why? Because he can see you. He don't like playing guys when the free agency. Why? Because I pay you. I don't even know if you're gonna come to voluntary training camp. You know what I mean? Then I don't even know if you're gonna come to You know what I'm saying? Jerry and me and Boss had this. Remember, we talked about this a long time. Like, the way they do it is because they want guys to get paid and come right into the season. The most important thing and remember, Jerry Jones is a businessman before he's a football man. If you're a businessman before a football man, that means you're more worried about getting your money back in that first year.
That's
that first year, bro.
But here's the crazy thing,
because
bro, you're the most paid organization in the whole NFL. That's what I'm saying. The mixing of the ownership and being the GM, like, you're gonna get your return on investment because the fans are gonna pay. It's a $12 billion organization.
And the secret that they haven't been able to figure out how to get both. Because guess what? Let's think about this. You have teams like the Chiefs let's just be real. The Chiefs' success says that they should probably be considered, like, not saying America's team, but they should be considered up there.
They have to win in order to do that, though. If they suck, they're not going to get paid.
Exactly.
We're still going to get paid.
Nobody care about the Patriots no more after Brady left.
Exactly.
And guess what? And that's what I'm saying.
As soon as Brady clocked out, it was over with.
It was over. And I'm going to tell you, that's what Jerry Jones hasn't mastered. He hasn't mastered the ability to have both.
What it is, though,
I don't think he wants both either.
That's
what I'm about to say. Because if you think about it, if he gonna win as far as a financial gain, regardless, then why would he push so hard to get the football results? Because think about it, he already was on top. That's what I'm telling you. You talking to somebody who's already got skins on the wall.
He already in the Hall of Fame.
He already done shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
He
I
ain't
know
hungry no more.
Yeah, it's like for Jerry, I know he said he want one more.
Yeah.
He might want one more, but do he have to have one more? Can he not live without getting this one more? I don't think so. I don't think that's how he's looking at it. I think he's looking at it like, you know, you might want old girl, but do you have to have her? Like, what are you willing to do?
Landlord, and think about this too.
I don't think he on that.
And think about this. You're absolutely right. Because think about this. At Jerry Jones' big age, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My grandmother's 89 years old. On some random stuff, she woke up one morning and I bought my daughter a car. She woke up one morning and said the Lord told her to pay the car off. I financed the car. The car was $26,000, bro. We picked her up. She went and she paid for it, right? Just paid for it. Just paid for the car off, right? What I know, do you think Jerry Jones in his mind at his old age, knowing he about to go see Landry, cares more about another championship for his family or putting another $200-300 million behind his family?
See, that's why I don't like having a GM that can't be fired.
But answer that question. I want you to answer the question right now. At his age, which one?
Legacy.
He wanted $300 million.
Legacy.
That's why he said Steven up to take over. That's why Steven's the co-owner.
That's why he put his nuts up. I don't want to talk to the agents.
I'll finna jump in there and say
the owner.
Wait.
That Stephen Jones talk to the free agents.
It's not Jane, it's me.
That was
and that was Jane. He hates Jane.
And if I'm being 100, I like Steven talking. Steven was straight to the point. He might not give us what we want. He might not give us the answer that we want, but he gonna answer the question. We ain't gonna hear
Steven
parables.
We ain't gonna hear a whole bunch of folklore.
When he said with Diggs, he said the de-escalation is in the contract. I said, oh.
Yeah, it is. That was cold.
Now check this out though.
I had to give Steven props on that.
This right here say a lot to me. This right here, we can make this panel right here an example about how Jerry's legacy would be perceived by the masses. All right. No matter how any of us 7 people feel about Jerry Jones, is he not still a Hall of Fame person?
Yeah,
he already is.
He's the best owner in any sport. In my opinion,
genius.
Did he still not make the greatest, the most productive NFL franchise ever? Did he not do that?
I don't think it's just NFL, bro. I think it's
okay.
Yeah, he's the greatest owner ever.
Franchise ever. Did he not become one of the most polarizing people on the planet? Did he not do that?
Jerry Cole.
See, this is what I want y'all to understand. We should be selfish about only football and only progressing as a team and getting another Lombardi. Jerry's sitting up here like, bro, I'm already at the top. I'm already home.
That's
like,
old to me.
Howie whooping that ass right now because Howie ain't trying to get his job taken again.
You see what I'm saying? Jerry, you can't do nothing to him. We talk all this crazy talk. Jerry be sitting back with his feet crossed like
this is a joke to
man.
Jerry, that's why he just blew up that. This
is a joke to him.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, it's money time. I don't care what none of y'all gotta say. I'm finna throw digs.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though?
It's money time. It's time
to Jerry might be as old fashioned as Jerry Jones is, he's innovative than a mug though. Like he's very old fashioned in very ways, but at the same time, like the very things that we said that we weren't okay with, like having hard knocks at Cowboys camp, Jerry's all for that stuff.
Oh yeah,
like he adapts like he understands what makes money. Like
Jerry on the gambling.
Bro, what did y'all hear all interview yesterday when he was talking about the press conference? He plugged that Netflix series about 8 times. Man, kept plugging it. Plugged it the entire
time. To me, it seemed like he's basically like in a Jay-Z situation.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is because Jay-Z's still alive, right? But that one on that song, he said a perfect metaphor. He said, like I'm hot already. He said, just compare me to Biggie and Pac already. Like he ain't even dead and he already getting them comparisons. Yeah. Like he don't have to go up no more. It's over. That's right. Yeah, like he's that dude. Like,
but see,
what you want him to do after that?
We finna flip the final words.
Go ahead.
I started out. I might finish it too. Depends. That might get me going, especially with Wes in here. He be saying stuff get you going sometime.
We need that spark.
We need Kanye.
Okay, Wes will finish it off and get you in your feelings. I promise you.
Wes gonna say something like, Lombardi is the
he'll
choice.
say something so fly at your point. You like, I got to defend that. Hell no. You'll think you done until he say something. You be like, nah, I gotta get back up in here now, bro.
The damn credits will be rolling here.
For real, like that fight out there, Landlord and West. I loved it. I still
the reason we ain't want to win is because it's a choice. Like that.
Wait, hold on, people. You ain't gonna just refute my final words. No, anyway. But now, first of all, I still want to give homage to the homie West. Like I started that way, I'm gonna finish that way. When I saw 37,000, bro, I was so happy, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's like I rocked with you for years, bro, and I know you do genius stuff that people don't see. I know you a fish in the lane and be eating all the fish and nobody even know that you eating like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you genius like that. He don't do a lot of bragging. He don't do a lot of I'm the biggest YouTuber shit. He'll be over there quietly drumming up millions of views and you won't even know it, bro. You won't even know it, bro. So I'm proud of you, bro. And I like your mind. Definitely always glad to do content with you. Whether we agree or not, it's always just good to do content with you. So the football things that's going on with camp is dope, bro. See, I know Jerry kind of got in the way, but let's not forget the fact that these balls are flying to the ball. Let's not forget the fact that Pickens looking good out there. I know we got concerns at One Tech, but I tell you this, I take a culture of competitiveness, fairness with a weak One Tech room, than bureaucracy with a strong One Tech room. And yes, I did say that. I would take a competitive culture with a weak One Tech room over bureaucracy culture with a strong One Tech room, because it's gonna fail anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather them dudes be flying to the ball like they are, right? With a weak One Tech room. I ain't saying that's acceptable, but I'm saying I'd rather have what I'm seeing under Brian than what I'm not. Brian, I think you're doing great, dog. I just want to say that about Brian is my final word, bro. I like you going against all, and you going after all the things we've been wanting. We've been wanting physicality at training camp. You said it's going to be physical as hell. You got to show me, but I'm glad you at least gave me the promise. You also came out strong and say ain't nobody getting nothing until we finish with these practices. You have to show me, but I'm glad you put your nuts out there on it. So my final word is this, man. Great day. Great first practice. I hate that Jerry and them go Jerry, but y'all not go distract me from the good football that I'm seeing. That's my final word.
I'll go next.
You go for you.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Okay,
you go.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say this, man. I love all the talk, man, but I do know this. I remember a dude named Mike McCarthy that got fined $280,000. I'm pretty sure Jerry paid that. It's like $280,000 because his practices were too physical. So I've heard that before. I love y'all, but I've heard that before. Heard it all before. You know what I'm saying? And like, listen to me. And I'm keeping it real. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a damn about a man that gets physical with his own woman. Like, bro, that doesn't prove nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I need that to translate over into the starters. Because you got to remember, half the people that said training camp ain't even going to be on this team anyway. So talk to me about, like, let's put some names on this physical shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care if number 49 is physical. I don't give a damn about him. But I need to know, is my starting D tackle going to be physical? Is my defensive end? Put some names on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's really start dropping things. If you have no problem calling out Trevon Diggs for his workout, call out these other dudes that's not being physical, because I don't care about these random dudes being physical. I need the dudes that's going to play in 3.5, less than a month. Those guys have to be physical. Now, I am next. That's on that. Secondly, I'm Mr. Run the Damn Ball, but I ain't screaming run the damn ball, nor am I nor am I even wearing a run the damn ball hat. They are all in storage. They in storage until Miles Sanders show me that his ass can lift my garage and pull them out. Because I am not by views. Not listen to me. Miles Sanders, Deuce Vaughn, What's the other boy name? Yeah, exactly. Ron Blue. I'm not about to put my hat and my brand on them dudes. I don't know them. What? Your Honor, I do not know them dudes. I'm not putting my brand behind them dudes. I'm not putting no run the damn ball hat, having the whole nation talking about run the damn ball, and then they be running the damn ball, and everybody looking at me talking about, see West Coast? This is what West Coast be talking about. No,
you ain't
that's not what
your
I'm talking
brand
about.
behind that, bro.
I'm not putting my brand behind them four dudes. I don't know them dudes. No. And listen to me. Listen to me. If you want to beat the Eagles, it's throw the damn ball. Goddamn me, Dallas better throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb, and his ass better throw the ball to George Pickens. And then after that, you can throw whoever you want to. My last point I'm gonna say about this.
That's wild. Did I just
my last point? This is my last point.
I've been putting some of that sauce down now.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, we do this game. Listen to me. We do this. We play this game on Uncut Cowboys all the time, right? As soon as I play it, Henny and Landlord, they're gonna know exactly where I'm going, right? All right, we're gonna name in the ranking who you're going to give the ball to if your life depended on it. Right now, your life had to depend on it. Who you giving the ball to first? CeeDee Lamb.
George Pickens.
Who you giving the ball to next?
George Pickens.
After that, who you giving the ball to?
Jake Ferguson.
After that, who you giving the ball to?
Maybe Jalen Toll. I still ain't going to no running back.
Okay, after that, who you giving the ball to? When does my boy
Mingo, then maybe a running back.
All right, so basically what you're saying is I got to use two hands before you can even get to even calling a running back's name.
Then
you don't have a running.
We're going to get about a Tyler Booker. Then,
bro, listen to me. You have fifth string. We have fifth string wide receivers we feel more comfortable throwing the ball to than a running back that starts to hand the ball off to.
Oh, I forgot about Turpin.
I'm sorry. You don't have a running back, bro.
I said Turpin.
Whoever your running back is to get the ball because he's a running back, not because he's a good one. I'm just being honest with you. Your running back's gonna get the ball because he's a running back, not because he's a good one.
You got to put Brandon Aubrey up there. Brandon Aubrey before them.
Brandon Aubrey
right now. It's supposed to be final
let
words,
Brandon
man.
Aubrey kick it.
It's supposed to be not a debate.
There ain't no
I'm
debate.
trying to go, man.
I'm agreeing.
He ain't lying.
So basically,
I'm just trying to speed y'all up.
So basically, that got to get the 7 options before you want him to give him the ball to the running back. So that's crazy. Think about this. Why would you even take a play from CeeDee Lamb to give it to Miles Sanders? Think about that. Answer that question. That's really my last point. In what world on Madden would you call a play to Miles Sanders over CeeDee Lamb?
Not in the year 2025, my lord.
So you really telling me CeeDee Lamb's going to be on the field and you're going to say get the ball to Miles Sanders over CeeDee Lamb?
You get fired for shit like that.
No, bro. You don't have a running. We don't. Our starting running back isn't on the team. Praise God, too.
In college.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. From his picture,
he's in
like
college.
He's smoking some good herbs over there. He's smoking some good herbs. I'm about to turpin better than Pickens.
He said turpin better than Pickens. Hell no.
Go.
That nigga got to mail that to me.
Because they gonna keep going, man.
My final words is this. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm proud of Shotty, what he's doing. He's building that. Y'all remember when y'all played? You know, if your coach built like an imaginary dome around, the practice field and just check everything at the door. Check all your emotions at the door. Sometimes dealing with your own situations and everything like that. I see that, about what their energy, how they doing at practice. Because, with our ownership and they still having good practices, that tells me that Brian is doing a good thing and they sticking together outside of practice. You know what I'm saying? That's slowly but surely like a culture that's being, being
built. Look tight, bro.
They being tight, and that's going to have them even closer. So
yeah,
I'm proud of that.
Win. You got to win despite front office.
Yeah, despite front office. So I am proud of that. But other than that, I don't like what you're doing at running back. I've been telling you to get a running back. Hopefully, defensive tackle. We just need to stop being cheap. I said the Cowboys be cheap because they always get players that can play multiple positions, especially on the O-line and D-line. We're seeing it with Mozzie right now. They want him to play both 2 positions. That's why we can't ever get deep nose tackle right, because that's buying somebody to play one position and one position only. Same thing with O-line. They want left side guys, guards and centers and everything like that. And then other than that, it's still, Jerry and Steven, shut the hell up, please. Dog, get off the damn mic and do what you're supposed to do. pay our players and stop bullshitting. Y'all playing with my emotions. That's my point.
Right, I'll go ahead and go first. All right, and I'll say this, man. It still stopped the damn run. I did not like what I heard about Maji Smith. You know what I'm saying? That they view him as a 3, viewing him as a flex, him losing weight, all this stuff that it sounds like we in the Twilight Zone and we reliving shit. But this shit just happened. So I'm gonna say it again, man. I done said 1,000 times. I done did 50 shows on it. I done made 50,000 Twitter posts about it. The Dallas Cowboys run defense ain't been worth a damn going on half a decade. You were 30th last year. You were 30th in 2020. If you close your eyes and you in a coma in 2020, you went to sleep, you woke up, your run defense still ain't shit. So guess what? You're gonna have to be a better organization, man. Like teams that win the Super Bowl, they can stop the run. I went back to 2013.
So did
10 of them dudes had a top 11 defense. 9 of them had a top 10. Like 5 of them had a top 5. Like you got to stop the run, dog. If you want to be like a real legitimate team, man. That stuff holds true. And at this point in time, it's 2025. We ain't got no flying cars for a reason. We ain't got none of that. The wheel, when they invented it, they perfected that shit. You ain't got to reinvent the wheel. It's the end all be all. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel in your trenches, man, and go get you a one tech. If you really want to win, you really want to compete. Because listen, all that throwing the ball around the yard, that shit cool. You gonna win about 12 games. Dak Prescott gonna be an all-pro. CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Pickens gonna get paid. There you go. So I appreciate my boy boss for keeping all the receipts, man.
Man, I always do.
Man, he a real one, man. Let's go down, man. All these teams, they got good run defenses. The only outlier with the Chiefs, and we ain't got Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
That's right.
We can't even duplicate that.
Right.
They probably turn it on too. They probably turn it on in the playoffs.
It's a chance, but a slim chance. Is that
Yeah.
That's probably that's what that's really saying. It's not saying it's impossible.
This is something I want to also piggyback on to say. This is my challenge to the defense, man. Y'all ain't shit till you stop the run. You ain't no good team. You don't deserve no nickname. You still got the hot boy chain. You tuck
throw them away.
So y'all be Debo come around every playoff time anyway. Tuck your chain, little boy.
Tuck your chain in. You in LA.
Hey, you ain't like that, man.
You in LA, man. Tuck your chain.
Tuck your chain, boy.
It ain't safe out here, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, these balls, you gotta check in, bro.
Until you stop the run, you ain't shit. You ain't no good defense, man. I don't care about you getting sacks. I don't care about none of that shit. Listen, all it takes is a running back and a will to keep running the ball to beat y'all ass into submission. You fold up, you fold under pressure every time. So guess what? The day that I ain't gotta lose sleep, game planning for a fucking running back is the day that I respect you as a defense. Until then, I don't hear none of that whole shit. That's my final.
Man, I ain't never get paid with Henny, man. God, that boy.
Now you didn't hear it straight like that.
I be getting yellows. Nah, I don't get yellow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because I know Amp got to end this thing, bro. I know Amp got to end it at some point. But I think my final word, where I'm gonna start with, is things that I really love today. I love the solidarity. And we talk about leadership. The word leadership was thrown around. Yeah. What I saw a man stand next to his brother.
That's right.
When his brother had to answer questions, he stood there right with him and answered those questions, man, even though he got question marks.
He got in the cut with him.
Surrounding him. And he stood there. They stood there together. Only thing that I really ask is more of the team do that. You know what I'm saying? These your brothers over here. Step over here with them. You know what I'm saying? Step over here with him. I saw you dancing today. You look like old dad. Step over here and show the solidarity. Because the thing is, that's how we're going to win. These guys are going to have to win in spite of what's going on upstairs. And there's a movie that I know you all have seen, right? Classic. They had a movie. It's one of the movies where probably the sequel might have been better than the original. But Major League. Like, remember, the owner,
boy, you going hard right now.
The owner,
let him cook.
She was trying to sell him. She was trying to do everything. She was trying to, as a matter of fact, their facilities and their hot tubs and stuff was breaking, and she wasn't spending the money on that type of stuff. But them together, the solidarity is what got them through. And I look at it this way: Micah's leadership led us to have this show today.
That's right.
And us, we got to show the solidarity as well.
That's right.
And stay on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Players, you stay on their neck, and we got your back. We got your back, and that's all I really got, man. That's my final word.
That's the
everybody
final word.
For the solidarity.
You got to clip that one, bro. You killed it. You got to clip that.
So,
hey, Land, you want to go? Then we're gonna let Cuz shut it down for us.
Yeah, Landlord.
Oh, we can. Well, I'll say this. Football is finally back. That's one of the biggest points I see, man. I've been waiting on it. I understand all the positivity that I've been hearing from Shotty, and I know it's culture that he's trying to build. But I feel like the biggest opponent, the biggest Achilles heel that could possibly be in our way is the front office going against it. Like they look like they the number one enemy right now.
That's
like
right.
The players, you hear all the good stuff and all the camaraderie coming from the players and the coaches. That sound like they uniform. They sound like they are on one accord. But then when you cut to the ownership and the leadership, they start talking about the opposite stuff that you're hearing from the coaching staff and the players. So, and not only that, they throwing disses and shots at the players. So, do you think this one thing I criticized Shotty for? I said, man, I ain't never heard Shotty say nothing negative about a player. Not one time. Zero. Go back and look at that. But you hearing all the negativity coming from the ownership about the players. You see what I'm saying? That's a prime example to show you that they are on opposing sides. They clashing right now. So that's why I had to salute the boss, because he kind of pointed that out to me. Because I'm up here trying to, you know, what they used to call it, like you G-checking Shotty. I'm trying to see if he a real one. I'm just trying to see if he gonna follow through. My eye focus on him. I already know what the ownership doing. Right. I'm trying to see, is he gonna be the guy that can overcome all of this? Because just like you said, in Dallas, you took the job, Shotty. You got to win despite of your front office. This is part of it, bro. This Dallas. It's a big circus. It's a big distraction. Are you that guy that can build that culture that's so airtight that you can get over the hump and you can overcome all of the foolishness and all of the bull crap that's going to stand in your way? You got to be that guy, because guess what? You told us you were. And you might have not said that, you know, verbatim, but I'm sure you went in that front office and told Jerry, hey, shh, you see how Mike McCarthy messing up with Dak? Psh, I got that. Why? Look, I can make Dak that guy. Oh, you see how Mike went running the ball? Psh, I could. He went in there and made some promises, y'all. That's the only way this coaching search, aka a coaching search, went like this. He went in there and made some promises. It sounded good, and they said, "Okay, we gonna give you a shot." So he gonna have to find a way to deliver and come through against all the odds that the front office throwing at him. That's what everybody, every player, every coach gonna have to face when they come in here for Dallas, bro. Just like who that was that said Patrick Mahomes won Super Bowls here. He talking about them challenges from the front office and the media and everybody opposing the things that you trying to do to be successful.
That's right.
You must put football first. If you don't do that, you will not get the results that you need. You will not be holding a Lombardi at the end of the year, because you got to prioritize football over all. And it's just hard in Dallas. So we got to get behind Shotty and try to push this team to get to where they need to go. And that's my final word.
All right.
Salute. So I heard a lot of good things today. I heard a lot of things I didn't like to hear. A lot of things I didn't care for. A lot of things that downright, quite frankly, pissed me off. Pissed me off to the point to where I broke the glass and called boss an emergency number of times. We got a little insider thing, right? And I was so pissed and I was searching. I called Luke. I talked to Tuck. I'm talking to everybody. And I'm like, man, it is no way we got our asses handed to us by Green Bay in the fashion that we did, and Jerry and Steven over here cool as a damn cucumber. I can't get jiggy with it. I'm sitting here. Y'all seen it this weekend, all the damn videos of the rings in Philly and parading around and celebrating. Rightfully deserved. They earned it. And then I'm looking at Washington too. In just 1 year, got back to the conference championship. And I'm like, damn. Since 95, we still on the drought. Jerry Jones right now is killing Lil Wayne in the drop department.
The drought.
And I'm getting frustrated because I looked at the press conference yesterday. Lou, you talked about it earlier. I had to go get up and grab it. Because I heard that man say something that struck several nerves inside of me. And he said, I want to win one for my daddy. That touched my soul, y'all. Because guess what? My daddy, Cowboys fan, where we at? AT&T Stadium. The man that taught and showed me football. The same man who, when I look across the city and I see other individuals and other coaches talking about players who have come up, players that they are happy to see going off to college, and he's being prideful about being their coach, that individual was my father's player. So now I'm seeing the trickle down to the tree, and I'm seeing it trickle down now to Shotty. And Shotty has taken all of his experience going back to St. Louis, and he's soaked it up and he's absorbed it. Not only is he a student of the game, he's a teacher of the game. And when I look at him, y'all, I challenge each one of y'all in your free time. Go look at the OTA videos. Go look at all of them. And go look at yesterday. And go look at today. That man has a different look in his eyes. That man is passionate about ball.
Yeah.
That man
see
is burning inside.
Exactly what you.
I
He different.
see the fire in him.
That fire, that football is here. I ain't mean to cut off your final word.
You good? No,
but you right.
It's burning, dog.
You can see
I'm
Brian is
seeing
lit, bro. Like
he's lit. The song, what was it? Nicki Minaj had a couple years back. I've been waiting for this moment for life. That's what Shotty has done. He's waited for this moment for life. Everything he has taken from the college ranks, NFL, playing at Florida, all that good stuff. And so he has taken all of that, even had the advantage of sitting and watching over Mike McCarthy's shoulder. He saw already before he even decided to sign up for this job, he saw how management was. He saw how ownership was. He saw the meddling things that they did. So in his head, you can't tell me that man ain't already calculated about how he wants to counter what Jerry and Steven try and do. So I'm looking at it and I'm seeing things, and yeah, we did make some good improvements this offseason. I'm cool. I'm appreciative of some of the things that we got. But I do not want to settle. I don't want to settle. I don't want Jerry settling, Steven settling. I don't want Shotty settling. I don't want y'all settling. I don't want nobody on this damn panel settling. Because at the end of the day, like Tyler Smith said, hell, is the mission not to go get a championship every year? If that ain't what we do it for, what are we doing it for? It ain't Wednesday, but y'all know what time it is.
What we doing? Okay. What we doing? What we doing, yeah.
So with everything that Shotty has in his arsenal, the way that he has prepared for this moment, the worst possible thing that Jerry and Steven can do is piss this opportunity away, not maximize the moment, not empower your head coach, undermining decisions, doing what it is that you would prefer to do because you don't want to listen to your coach because it's your show. That's the worst thing you could do to that individual, because that joy and excitement he has, it's like a kid who is anticipating, waiting on Santa Claus to come. And if you don't empower him the way you should, as ownership and management does for the teams that we just saw on display back in February, I promise you're going to kill not only his innocence, you're going to kill his virginity, you're going to kill his pride, and you're going to kill his ability to lead this damn team. Y'all know what it is. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
Indeed.
Man, that DC Universe was fire. You hear me?